Yo, 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 the time is now. What is up, guys? This is Cobb. It's time to cast the semi-finals and the finals of the mini tournament Advanced Group 1, man. Let's do this, boys. Currently, right now, Munsk, Sarah, Illuminati, and Forgotten Arbiter all unbeaten in this tournament so far. 4 absolutely Giga Chad names, by the way. Oh my goodness. Who do we even watch first, man? I guess we'll go with Sarah Munsk. I haven't watched a Munsk game in so long, dude. I'm excited for this, man. Okay, let's see who's going to get to seize the glory in this one, shall we? I've also got a ready meal out there in the microwave that I'm going to have to run out and grab. Oh, I've got 55 seconds. Okay, 1 second, boys. All right, man, we're back. Let's do this, man. I'm recording all kinds of videos tonight, by the way. Expect to see me in the same shirt a few videos in a row because, yeah, I got to get ahead before the next bout of work begins. But that's neither here nor there, man. Munsk versus Sarah Zeech. This is going to be an incredible matchup, man. We've got Munsk running some Rhino Specialist crawlers and Stormcaller. Oh, it's actually crawlers and I can't even see them. The Acolytes behind the towers. Triple Acolyte Stormcaller opener. Whereas Sarah, on the other hand, Cost Control Specialist. Coming out from Sarah, man. Okay. With what's very, very potentially going to be a very, very aggressive old opener. Let's go ahead and hide the chat so we don't get any spoilers real quick. And just dispense with all of that friendly chatter between the players. No, man, they hate each other, for God's sake. It's heel versus babyface, and that's the way it's got to be, right? Sarah, it's just an evil, evil person. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just bet. Oh, no, I'm not going to bet on Munks. Everyone's betting on Munks. I've got to try and pick a favourite, man. I like to try and build a storyline as the game goes on. Oh, screw it. Let's just bet for the villain. Everything. We'll leave it at like 75, man. Last time I bet everything at a tournament final or semi-final, I lost like 34,000 insight in one game. So, oh goddamn. Okay, so Sarah's actually going for the super, super wide layout. Just wide as hell, man. The chode formation. With the steel balls and the crawlers, dude. Actually exposed steel balls on the far left side. Just kind of relying on the Acolyte to get the business done quickly against the crawlers here, but just a very, very unconventional formation spread coming out. Does also have the advantage of not being predictable, so at least the man has got that going for him. Looks like the steel balls are going to be able to just about get to punch through. Ooh, okay, 1 steel ball at least is going to make it through, and lovely. The Stormcallers have all stopped looking over there. So on the left side, at least, Sarah finding all kinds of value. Very, very nice. The Acolyte for Munsk just about saving his tower, I think. Oh, not, it's still ticking down. I guess there's 1 crawler behind there just doing a business. There he is. Okay, man. Little Pongo the crawler, we're going to call him. And down goes the last of these Stormies, men. So, unconventional formation spread from Sarah, but it is going to pan out here on this round 1. Okay. Little bit of delay between rounds. Very good. Ooh, improved Wraith coming out from Sarah right away. A skip from Munks. Okay, dudes. Alright, that is interesting. What tech are we running on these Acolytes? Okay, I was going to say, do we need something just with a little bit more punch to take care of the steel balls? I was thinking maybe like a super early charge shot comes out of the Acolytes or something crazy from Munks, but goes a little bit more standard with the sledgehammer drop. Meanwhile, Sarah not letting up, man. Look at this. Instead of going for chaff, which is kind of like the expected play. Just come out from the aggro play at this point, right? So like crawlers over here to protect these steel balls. That kind of deal. Maybe even a little bit of flanking crawlers and stuff like that. Actually just rushes straight in, spends all of his supply 1 round on the improved Wraith. And does get Munked. Just get Munked kind of caught on the back foot a little bit here, man. Munked waving the white flag there, man. Feeling a little bit defeatist. Amongst absolute Giga Chad of a player, by the way. This is it's one of those names in Mechabellum that I think was the first name in Mechabellum ever, Monks, that I came to recognize. Like, man, guy's a Chad. This guy knows what he's doing. I would not want to face this guy on ladder, you know. I do not want to. I just don't. Oh my god, the laser sight comes out for the now rank 2 Wraith. Okay, dude. Monks has got a bit of an emergency on his hands here now. The Wraith does also run a little bit of field maintenance as well. Stangs are not going to be an answer to this. It's just got too much range already, even without the range enhancement. That thing is looking deadly already. Feather Wraith is going to come down, and now also some additional chaff. I wonder if these are going to flank or go on the predictable side. Sarah got a bit of a decision to make here, man. Ooh, he's going to do a mix. Okay, a little bit of flank action, a little bit of wraith action, and curiously, fangs coming out on Monk's side of the field. Okay. I expected maybe that extra, like, 150 supply to go into a Master Recruit single marksman or something. Something that could maybe deal with. Oh, God, it's just doing too much damage, though, man. You're not going to hold this thing still long enough for one level 1 marksman to deal with this. So probably the correct choice for Monks to just sort of hold on to his supplies for now, weather the storm for now, wait for potentially like a unit drop round, which we still actually haven't seen yet. You might be holding out for something like Electromag Farseers or something. Let's see, man. Now should be the unit drop round, though. You can occur rounds 2 to 4, the first wave of unit drops, and so also gets his Rhino this round, so can maybe look to strike back. Does get the option of Phoenixes here. Stangs, I mean, it feels like the Phoenixes are kind of it. Ooh, goes into the Stangs. Fair play, see how he makes them work. He goes into range on those Mustangs right away, but I am curious to see what Sarah goes, man. Sarah himself might actually expect Phoenixes. Goes Phoenixes of his own just now as well. And they're just going to chase up the Wraith. It's this point where Sarah can also think about just selling the Steel Balls, to be honest. Like, they're not really doing anything here anymore. To almost anything on the map, actually. Let's see. Oh, instead invests in more Steel Balls in the middle. Okay. So that leads me to believe that Sarah's probably going to be looking at Mech Division Steel Balls then as the game goes on, if he decides to hold on to these suckers. Meanwhile, Mungst is fit to answer with just a quad drop in the end of ranged Stangs. I do like it. It's a good answer to the extra Steel Balls coming down. It should also take care of business on this left side, but it is going to be this raid boss over here, man. This absolute chungus of a UFO. That's going to be the real killer and the one that they gotta bring down. Do we have any building health? There's no building health constructed just yet. So if even half of these Stangs go down, this Wraith will wiggle on over, take care of building. The missile is going to come out and slow down the Rhino on that side. Ooh, it's going to be tight, man. It does just about get the building dead in time. But that said, man, the Stang switcheroo and the power of the Rhino just kind of rushing in and tanking for those guys on the left. Very, very effective, man, and Monks just get to turn things around. On the back of the Rhino drop. Which just goes to show, man. Good use of positioning and whatever. Extremely... Dude, running the Rhino in against an army composed largely of Steel Balls. Just goes to show how important some solid positioning is going to be, man. Missile's going to come down. Okay. I wonder if those Phoenixes are going to make it out to dodge with that mobile beacon from Sarah, but Monks is also going to play safe and just protect against potential missile coming out on his side with shields all around. And then he's just going to bulk up his chaff lines a little bit. No immediate concern just yet, apparently, for Sarah going into field maintenance on the Wraiths. Quite expensive to go on around 5 tech, if it's the second tech that you're picking up, but it's something I'd be worried about greatly if I were Monks. But okay, man. Oh, look at the value that Monks is getting out of the sledgehammers as well. I mean, just actually rendering these Steel Balls basically useless. Like, they take so long to chew their way through vertical pattern sledges. Like it, man. And the block on the missile is also going to be successful. Okay, dudes. That Wraith also did not quite get the XP required to crank up to a level 3. A surprise Rhino drop is going to come out from Sarah on that bottom flank. The last possible second. One to watch. It is going to distract a lot of Stangs here. And a lot of Crawlers as well. Ooh, this is really going to expose things on this right side. That said, is anything going to be left alive on Sarah's left flank by the time Monks is done with it? Even if the building does go down, there's just nothing left. Stangs are also getting a solid amount of levels over here as well. Looking pretty deadly, man. Looking pretty solid. Ooh. And it makes me a little bit worried for Sarah. Can I change my bet? Can I bet for the other one? Oh, God. Alright, man. The Wraith is getting a lot done, but hey, credit. Those Stangs are doing way, way more than I expected them to get done. Maybe Monk's just calling the bluff a little bit. Yeah, I don't think you're going to go into healing Wraiths, man. Screw this. Just going to pump levels into the Stangs, and now it's a little bit too late, man. The Stangs have levels, and they still can go aerial special. I don't think you can really trust... I don't think you can really trust your Wraiths to be a core carry unit anymore. That said, look at this. Sarah actually invests in the goddamn Octo Cannon on the UFOs, which is what I'm going to start calling it right now, because how awesome does that sound, dude? The goddamn Octo Cannon unleashed on the now rank 3 Wraiths. Meanwhile, Farseer comes out for Monks. A little bit of building health here too. And the oil drop, just to really grind things to a halt over here as well. Okay. Dude, is that actually Sandstorm? God damn, dude. These are bold, bold plays coming out from Sarah. I'm not going to lie. He goes for the Sandworm drop straight into the Sandstorm, which only lasts for 5 seconds now after the Sandworm emerges. I mean, there's a lot of ground units here, so it's going to create a good amount of disruption. Is the Sandworm affected by oil, by the way? Is it slowed by the oil drop even though it's underground? I don't think it is. It's like rocketing ahead of everything else. Ooh, that's cool, man. That's cool. That's tight. Does just about get the bulk of the Mustangs into its range in the Sandstorm. Every time it kind of submerges then re-emerges, it is going to get to reignite the Sandstorm. But is it going to be enough, man? The Farseer is clipping a good amount of damage on the Wraith just now. It gets the building dead just about in time to maybe save itself. But dude, look at the left side for Monks, man. He is just battering on through. The Worm buying a hell of a lot of time for the Wraith to get done what it needs to get done. But alas, it's just going to be reducing the damage Sarah takes at this point. The aggro strat's kind of just running into a bit of a brick wall for the time being. Ooh. Incendiary Bomb. It's going to be Incendiary Bomb for both players, surely, right? That's a sneaky little Incendiary Bomb coming out right here, man. Might be able to just catch some of the Stangs here. But, okay. Ooh, actually, Incendiary not coming out for Monks in the end. Decides against it. He's going to defend as widely as he can against this. Also goes into Electromag on the Farseers. Bro, that is heads up. That is heads up. Primarily because Sarah this round, surely it was a big temptation to go into, wait a minute, he's not running Degeneration Aura on the Wraiths? Wow, man. It's like the only high MMR player I've ever seen to not run Degen Aura on the Wraiths, man. That is nuts. That is crazy, dude. Okay, man. I mean, that's it though, dude. These Farseers only need to land like one shot against these Wraiths here, basically anywhere on the map, and they completely shut down their damage potential. The Sandstorms, an additional, now dropping in the middle as well, but they don't last for very long, man. As soon as the Sandstorm's no longer like re-emerging and stuff, they're going to get shut down pretty quickly indeed. The Farseer does go down to the middle though before it's able to Electromag any of the Wraiths here, minus this guy who got Electromag for just briefly for a moment, I guess. And so it's the Wraiths in the middle this time, and the switcheroo. Apparently Sarah finding a gap, a chink in the armor amongst defense this round. That's a lot of levels for the Wraiths as well, man. I tell ya, for Sarah, could he just like absolutely spam crawlers here? Could that even just be a thing? The oil's going to come down. He does have the Orbital Javelin to kind of play with this round as well. Probably going to go like here or here. Okay. He's actually playing around the Orbital Javelin as well, by the way. I just want to say. Just kind of dodging back a little bit with the bulk of his army over here. Just in case the Javelin is about to come out, which it actually isn't. And he is going to Javelin himself down on the bottom left side. Okay. Oh, damn, dude. It's just a lot of upgrades into the Wraiths for Sarah. Monks, on the other hand, really just doubling down and tripling down on the chaff now. Just super late arrival Fangs coming down. And a little bit of extra crawler chaff did actually come down as well for Sarah on this side too. Just very effective at sort of choking up the barrels of the Stangs. That said, the Stangs are now also aerial specialization. And so the damage coming out from these guys is going to be kind of nutty, kind of unbelievable. Most of the chaff is already dead, and so it is just the sandworms. Oh god, double electromag is going to land on the middle here, disabling the cannons on both of these wraiths and just super limiting their capabilities over there. The Giga Chad is still kind of untouched and protected mostly by the Rhino and the big blue worm at this point as well. Gotta say, man, Sarah's doing a damn good job of protecting these carry wraiths against what would otherwise be an army full of their counters. The sandworms might just be the hero of this game. Ooh, is Monk's actually gone? Oh my god, he actually gets... Dude, that was a cataclysmic amount of damage right at the end. I totally underestimated that. I wonder if the plan for Monks was to eventually go into, maybe next round, go into a portable shield on the Fangs. Does a really good job at holding the sandworms still and just kind of pinning them down for a long time. Hell, well, there it is, man. So Sarah is actually going to be one of our finalists. Let's get back into the lobby, see if the other game is done as well. Nice, look at all that insight, bros. Oh my god, it's glorious. Wow, Forgotten Arbiter and Illuminati are still going at it. It's actually a very close game indeed. So we go ahead and hop into this one as well real quick, just to see if we can catch the end of this and see what the hell is going on here. Because that's a very even score. Okay. Yeah, extremely even score. Okay, screw the battlefield powers for now. What is going on here with Illuminati? Look at this guy, man. His profile picture is what he looks like right now in this game. In real life, can I just say. Sabertooth range, leveled Sabertooths. Just tearing it up, apparently. Okay. That's amazing. Cells off the melting point, don't need it, mate. Got Sabertooths. Okay, it's going to go to plus range, all of that good stuff. Meanwhile, Forgotten Arbiter is going into another, again, just really Mustang heavy army. Double shot comes out on the Sabertooths as well. Bro, I picked the wrong game to watch, man. What is this? Just some giga carry Sabertooths. Going into enemy Sabertooths. Leveled Stangs. Phoenixes is the core carry unit, I guess. Just look at how many are coming down, bro. Oh my god. Illuminati. This man is crazy as hell. It's a man on a mission. He's also got the teched up fire badges as well. Oh damn, he's going to slam the oil too. I guess he's going to go like right here, right? Somewhere like here. Oh, maybe he just know that the barrier's there. Maybe that was placed just this round. I was thinking like maybe here and just pull all of these crawlers down. These are actually placed crawlers, by the way. They're not waiting to be repositioned. Okay. Look at how many fire badges he's actually got. I thought it was just 3 packs. He's actually got 5 packs of fire badges. It's just all fire badges, Sabertooths, and 1 marksman to kill the Phoenixes, man. This is crazy as hell. Fire badge is going to turn around, deal with the crawler drop on the back. The fire lands very kindly indeed, just opening all kinds of doors for these Sabertooths to now start shooting at sweeter meats, at better targets. Oh my god, it almost one-shot that Sabertooth on the far side there. Dude, watch when they trade into one of these level 2 Sabertooths, man. Oh, wait for it. Bro! What the hell? I think that was 1 shot from the marksman and like 1 double shot. Oh, hang on. The marksman goes down. What's actually left now to kill these Phoenixes, man? Few fangs here? That's a little bit awkward, dude. That's a little bit awkward. Of course, we don't know when these Phoenixes came down and stuff, but... Okay. They're going to speed on through the rest of this round, which is great. And yeah, there's going to be enough chaff left alive, at least, for the fangs to get this done, man. Oh my god. Okay. And now we see why this is a very slow game. That's just taken super long for anybody to win. But whoever does win this is going to be going straight to a grand final. So it is a high stakes game. Amplifying core for Illuminati comes out. Of course it's going to go on like one of these tanks, right? Surely. Forgotten Arbiter. What can Arbiter actually do against this? Overlords? Maybe? Electromag Farseers? Here's the option to build Farseers on field. God, I don't know. It's kind of tough, man. Late arrival Fangs could also be very good for Arbiter as well. just because you want your chaff to arrive super late, right? If you're up against fire badges, you don't just want them running in and dying horribly to a relatively short range chaff clear unit. So if you have like late arrival fangs, then hopefully you can time their arrival to protect the tank still, just as the fire badges are dying. I don't know, man, something like that. It's rough though. There's just a lot of Sabertooths, just a lot of damage. And you're kind of just hard denied as far an arbiter from going into anything resembling like a ground carry at this point, because it's just so far ahead on Illuminati's side. He's going to try and match him with the Sabertooths, which might as well do. You've already got them on field. Oh my god, dude. Okay. More crawlers. More stangs. Where did those crawlers go? I didn't even see. Screw it. Guess it just don't matter. Missile, Sabertooths, everything turning around to do with the crawler backstab, but here we go, man. It's just going to be a massive slugfest, isn't it, really? It's going to be a massive slugfest. I think enough of the badges yet live, such that the chaff is going to just about be equal in terms of chaff trade. Oh, we've still got a huge blob left alive in the middle, man. Okay, dudes. It's going to be huge trades between the Sabertooth clans, the two warring factions. Oh my god. Just absolutely one-tapping that blue Sabertooth, dude. Stormcallers on this left side also doing a bit of work as well, to be fair. Just helping the chaff, well, I guess the stangs in this case, to get mown down just a little bit. Ooh, dude, do I actually join the prediction here? You know what? Let's bet everything on Arbiter, dude. He actually was able to turn this round around. Just from sheer units that are kind of staying at a safe distance. I think the stangs were actually a really good idea. Not something that I considered. But the stangs outranging the fire badges and kind of matching them in levels means that the stangs are staying pretty safe against the fire badger chaff clear. And so, yeah, it's up to the Sabertooths in the end to try and get the Mustangs dead, which just takes them forever. Stormcallers are a damn good pickup. I wonder if Abbott is going to get the read on these. I mean, he did see a couple of Stormcallers come out last round, and oh my god, dude, Illuminati knows exactly what he's doing with these dudes. Yep. Explosive ammo to kill off the stangs. Electromag to just absolutely gimp the Sabertooths, man. Does Abbott have the read? That then becomes the question, man. I mean, he has the missile interceptor button ready to push, but he'd have to have a pretty damn good read on what's about to go down here. Goes for some of the self-healing wraiths. A couple of level 2 wraiths actually coming down. That's very interesting. No good answers, really, minus like 1 marksman for dealing with those wraiths. I don't think a level 2 marksman even has the DPS to kill off a self-healing level 2 wraith. But okay. Stormcallers versus everything, basically. It looks like Arbiter is not going to have the read on this, which, by the way, I'm not saying it's an obvious read at all. By the way, Stormcaller is a fantastic play from Illuminati here, to be honest, for clearing off all of this chaff. There's also a good amount of Phoenixes now kind of littered throughout Arbiter's army as well. And so if they just find the marksman down here, then the Wraiths technically can't lose. So he does have that going for him as well. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, the chaff clear on Illuminati's side is extremely impressive. The marksman is actually connecting on the Wraith just now. It's doing good damage, but it needs a lot of time. Needs a lot of time. I don't think it has that time, man. Armies are encroaching. The Phoenixes are coming in. And so the Wraiths on both sides are going to be safe in the end. And look at this dude. Abbott is actually going to win. Staggeringly enough that, yeah, he's got not a single unit of chaff or Mustang left alive, which was Illuminati's plan, to just mulch all of those neds. But the Wraiths coming out of left field? Huge play. And easy prediction victory. What can I say, man? Let's go ahead and return to lobby and prepare ourselves for the grand final. I've actually got to go grab my food, man. No, I didn't participate in time. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, next round's in a minute. Quick BRB. Alright, man. Who but a fool would bet against Sarah, man? Well, me. Probably because I am a goddamn fool, but let's do this, man. Come on, Forgotten Arbiter, dude, you got this. Okay, so, Forgotten Arbiter is starting off as, Jesus, as marksman specialist with a chaffless opener, and so we're probably going to see that rectified in just a second. Tanks, Akis, very good ground chaff clear, but Sarah is already coming out with the tricks. Aerial specialist, round 1 wasps, and so the only real counter to this is going to be Arbiter being ready for a trick like this and going for maybe like Fang chaff here and Fang chaff here, something like that. Oh, he actually does go for the Fang chaff. Is he actually just ready for this straight up? It'd be so impressive. Okay, he goes for the late arrival-ish Fangs, just the staggered Fangs. But you know what? They actually be able to get this done. Really depends if the Aki can kill off this whole pack of crawlers on this far left side, and same deal over here as well. Of course, it's going to be very good. And would you look at that, man? Here we go. I mean, they might not kill all of them, but they're going to trade very well. Very well indeed. And you know what? We've got enough Fangs left alive over here on this far side as well. Such that good old Arbiter, man, he's ready to rock and roll, dude. Sarah already waving the white flag, man. He knows it's over. Not really, but okay. Cool. I've also got to remark as well that Sarah, once again, just going for a very wide unit formation. Going for the Chode formation. Oh, God. Okay. Which just seems to be like a feature of his play, I guess, is my point. Ooh. Tower drops. Do these tanks get level 2? Oh, they're not even close, actually. Okay. Cool. Now, question is, does Sarah decide to sell up on those Wasp units and sort of cut his losses? Or are we going to see some mobile beacon shenanigans? Maybe some jump drive shenanigans? It only costs 50 supply after all. Both plays here in with a shout of picking up either Phoenixes or Marksmen. Usually that's, I mean, it's generally what you see, is if you got the option to pick an early Marksman unit, it just kind of takes care of that. Protects you against your opponent just spamming a crapload of mediums or an early giant of some kind or whatever. And so Sarah is going to opt straight away into the Phoenixes. And I just saw a jump drive come out on the Wasps, which have now switched sides. And so here we go, dude. Here we go. Arbiter actually going into the Typhoons. Maybe just saying, you know what? Sarah's crazy as hell. He's playing Aerial Specialist. He's probably going to keep the Wasps and just move them, right? Opts into going into the Typhoons instead. I wonder, the huge risk play here would be something that Forgotten Arbiter is not going to go with, which would just be to place another pack of Typhoons over here, which would be really bad, by the way. really risky, knowing how many potential Marksman units were in the unit selection round just now. Instead, just going to fan out with the Fangs on both sides, protecting both flanks from any kind of Wasp, you know, wraparounds or whatever. Meanwhile, Sarah is going to be flanking with a little pocket of extra crawlers over here, which is mostly just going to distract a whole bunch of these Fang units at the back. And so let's see how it goes down, man. Off they go. And so it's just the new pack of Fangs that are going to be standing off at the frontier, trying to deal with the Wasps. They're going to kill off a decent amount, but not a huge amount before they eventually do drop themselves and then leave the Acolyte exposed. Okay, man. Could be a building going down here very soon indeed, if these Phoenixes wake up and smell the coffee and decide to target the correct thing. Not that it matters that much. Arbiter's already kind of dominated this right flank with the help of the Typhoons over there. Sledgehammer's also getting an okay amount done too. Okay, man. Definitely enough anti-air left alive still on Sarah's side of the map, and especially with the building going down. Should be pretty comfortable here. Taking care of business. Lovely. Okay, man. Dude, easy insight, bro. Just guaranteed insight. What can I say, man? I knew Forgotten Arbiter was gonna win, dude. It's already over, you know? Yeah, once again, not really. Okay, redeployment comes out for both players. That is interesting. I'd expect that for Sarah. Ooh. He switcheroos the tanks onto the flank and is going to go for some aggro Wraith action as well. Where exactly Arbiter plans to use his redeploy is a bit more of a mystery. Maybe to take like an Acolyte from the middle and move it out to a flank. Acolyte from the middle, put it on an enemy flank. That could be like a cute little play that we see happen over here. Oh, he's actually going to move the Typhoons. Just more of a central position. Okay. Alright, man. Dude, the Typhoons could end up being like a very integral unit this game. The shields, though nerfed, are still not useless. They're expensive, but if you've got a few of them on the field, it's still worth it. Shields and anti-air. Sarah really just playing to his strengths right now with his specialist, just really focusing and tripling down on air units of every kind. Just more fangs on the front line. Okay, dudes, alright, man. Abada taking his chaff game seriously. That said, I don't know that he has enough in the tank to actually stop this push under the tower here. The rank 2 being up on the Wasps is going to make it exceptionally difficult. They will stop moving though as these fangs kind of enter the mobile beacon range. They do get to connect on the tower just about fast though, and the Wraith will be able to get it done and bring the tower down, but at what cost, man? This right side still going heavily into Abada's favor over here. Sarah, the Typhoons are about to be latched on by a bloody level 2 Phoenix, which is not going to end well for those guys. And so the Wraith is actually going to get to live. And then this is the one level 3 marksman over here that really has any hope in hell of getting the job done. Oh my god, they're going to get the building dead ASAP. Too late, man. Too slow, as Clive Rossfield would say. And down goes the marksman. And his dreams with it. Okay, man. Sarah, I was talking smack last round. The man swings back. Doesn't give a damn. Doesn't listen to the chatter of fools like casters like me, man. Intensive training. Ooh. So Sarah doesn't go for the advanced power system. Instead goes into the intensive training to rush levels onto... What was that? Did he get the upgrade on... He upgraded something over here. Abada also goes into intensive training of his own as well. Okay. Alright, man. Alright. The random YOLO Rhino and a pack of crawlers going to come down from Sarah. Sarah's just up to his old tricks, man. Look at these aggro plays, dude. Switching up the Wasps into the flank as well. Interesting. Rhino's also going to end up on the flank too and just distract the hell out of these level 2 Typhoons. This is going to start to become pretty overwhelming for Abba to deal with on this left flank. Just the sheer amount of health going on here. The bloody marksman is going to get stuck. Currently attacking a pack of crawlers. And the Rhino. Second marksman's going to come down as well. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty heads up from Abada, right? Maybe he's preempting that the intensive training was going to come out from Sarah, and we're going to see just a lot of levels come out on these big boy units over here. And so he is ready to deal with those to an extent, but just the sheer amount of crawlers over here, kind of acting counter to what you want from your marksman. Typhoon's going to clear up the crawlers relatively quickly, but here comes a second wave, man. And so once again, does the marksman get to latch ever? On this Wraith, they're going to bring down the last of the nerds just now, and now shots are starting to ring out across the bow, or rather through the bow, I guess, of the Wraith on their far side. And by the time the Wasp flank comes off, it ain't going to matter so much, man. Solid hold, honestly. Dude, man, I have a habit of underestimating the chaff clear abilities of Typhoons, by the way. Their splash damage is actually very impressive. And so their capabilities of taking out things like flanking crawlers is just excellent. And the Typhoons do have some levels available now as well, man. Ooh, I really hope that we get to see some like carry-style Typhoons, man. I hope that we get to see some techs invested in these guys. But okay, man. Abada, pretty staggering victory. Sarah on the ropes, not for the first time, though. The man is crazy as hell. He does get options coming out now for Farseers. Scorpions come out. Scorpions are going to decimate the hell out of the Typhoons, that's for sure. Man, will Abada be ready for this? Is there ever a world where he invests in barriering and popping the barrier on the Typhoons this round just to eke out positive trades against the Scorpions? Like barriers to protect his own Scorpions and go from there? I'm not sure. Sarah, tricks up his sleeve, redeployment, extra Wraith comes down. He's going to switch things up and start rushing down the right side flank once again, which is only a little bit of building health constructed over here. So this building debuff is still rather long. Another Rhino's going to come out. Don't know where that's going to go. Okay, it's just going to go right in the middle. Maybe this thing's just going to beeline for the tower, actually. Ooh, look at the defensive missile coming out, dude. That sucker is ready for a Rhino to come out, man. That thing is perfect to take care of a Rhino. And the barriers do come out of the Typhoons. Okay, man, I'm not crazy. So the barrier is here to protect at least one of the Scorpions all up and over here. The barrier over here, a little bit more questionable, but at the same time, you want the Scorpion to be lined up against the big blue tanks. and do a little bit of a job for you over there for now. Honestly, I'm not surprised to see this like placed a little bit closer and just get the shot. Okay, it's got one job, right? Kill these tanks, and then you can even just sell it next round if you want to. Or just go range into it. But these crawlers might come in and distract the Scorpion a little bit. But, okay, man, the rush is on for Sarah, though, on this right flank. Looking to regain some momentum in this matchup. The Scorpion is going to be able to take out the Rhino on the ground. The Chaff coming in. There's only one Acolyte to deal with this, and that Acolyte is now, sadly and regrettably, no more. We'll hold the candlelight vigil for that Acolyte after this game is done. But, alas, the Wasp Rush is going to power on through. It's only a level 2 building. Building is going to go down. There's only one Phoenix left alive, though, on the entire left flank. So Sarah kind of yo-yoing a little bit between the flanks here. Kind of getting a little bit of value here, a little bit of value there. But is this enough to do more than just kind of pad out like the health loss of what could just be another L here as the big, high-level anti-air marksman comes in and just cleans house against those Wraiths. Scorpions taking care of the geeks on the ground. And Sarah well and truly on the ropes. Okay, man. Dude, Forgotten Arbiter? The guy's a nutter. He ain't playing games tonight, man. Ooh, goes into some Assault Scorpion, dude. We did a video on this recently. Yeah, you basically have to go range immediately if you pick up Assault Mode Scorpion. Sarah's actually going to just triple down on this and picks up not just range, but also the double shot. And so he's probably expecting Assault Scorpion to come out for Arbiter as well. Assault Scorpion, for anybody who doesn't know exactly what that does, not only increases Scorpion's HP and move speed, it also decreases their attack interval by 1.5 seconds. So greatly increases their rate of fire at the cost of a little bit of damage, right? They do slightly less damage. But yeah, just a great, great tech, especially for aggressively positioned Scorpions like Sarah's right here. And this is quite the gambit coming out, man. This is quite the all-in on Scorpion techs. Okay, man. Oh, God. The oil coming out from Arbiter is going to be a huge, huge deal, though, for slowing this push down. If anything, the oil on this side is going to slow down all of the ground units and kind of force or like bait the Wraiths into pushing too far into the waiting jaws of this anti-air marksman right here. This might not be a clear-cut victory for Sarah this time on this right side, just as a result of that oil, which is very, very hard to defend against as well. Meanwhile, on the other side of the field, we do see another Scorpion come down for Sarah over here as well. And so it's at least going to be able to match these units in terms of trading over here, once these fangs are out of the way. But what Sarah really needs is to not just crack this tower, but to have a little bit of crap left alive on this side of the map. To capitalize, really, on the building debuff. So, let's see how this goes, man. And, ooh, right away the ground units are slowed down to the point at which the marksman is able to latch right away on the big blue Wraith. The Typhoons are also going to head on over here and just help to pew-pew this Giga Chad down. And look at this dude. Fair Scorpion is already about to fall to our Scorpion just a little bit further back over here on the side of blue. Meanwhile, Sarah, the Wraith is still looking pretty strong. It will eventually get to crack the building down. Oh, God, no, it won't. The blue marksman has already latched to it, and honestly, it's just the oil play. The oil play is so goddamn strong at shutting down aggressive Wraith pushes like this. Yeah, just baits them into just pushing ahead of the rest of that army, and it becomes so difficult to keep those suckers alive. It was definitely a bold play coming out from Sarah to go ahead and just double tech the Scorpions and to say, you know what? Let's just have a Scorpion down. But frankly, they were just kind of eliminated as a real factor on this right side on account of the oil men. So, yeah, huge plays. And I believe that is it, man. I believe that was the final game of this mini tournament. 8,500 insight, and oi, we're making all of our gains back, boys, and it is going to be Forgotten Arbiter who takes the win with a perfect 4-0 score in this happy little mini weekend tournament. So, hey, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you all enjoyed this very miniature tournament cast. Not quite a 10-hour stream or something like the last time I did a tournament cast, but, well, there you go. Thanks for watching. Hope you all did enjoy, and then we're going to catch all of you all just a tad bit later, man. Easy insight, boys.